Hello, this is a response to a JaclynGlenn video because she's usually a doofus. So I'm just going to go over some things that she said in her video and just respond to it in my own way. Just some things that she says in her video, which is titled Message to Christians from an Atheist. Here we go. She refers to Christians' beliefs in one part of her video as saying what Christians believe in is forced on other people, and that is why she is concerned about that. That is why she demonizes a lot of Christians and their values. So if that is true, then why isn't my church's values of accepting everybody regardless of their race or sexual identity or preferences, why isn't that being forced down your throat? Why isn't that forced on the government? Because you only want to focus on Baptist churches who are founded in the principle of being a doofus and not understanding Christian values and just making shit up as they go along and misinterpreting the Bible. That's the type of people that you're against. You're not against the, good deeds that rational thinking Christians do. So when you have these type of thoughts to attack Christians without specifying who exactly you're going against, especially since some of those same Christians are practically in line with what you're thinking, it's kind of insulting. Another part, why she's saying, why should atheists she's questioning, why should atheists care about Christians and what they do? Well, gay people and women are being hurt by these churches. Once again, my church and the churches that I have been to have been open-handed and have helped gay people and women fight back against these injustices that have been caused upon them. I've even went to one, which I don't even know if you would call it a church, but it is a Unitarian church, which is a whole different subject in itself, and I guess you wouldn't even classify it as Christianity. But nonetheless, it is part of religion, which she is vehemently against, I guess, in some sense, since they accept all. It's a very weird situation that goes on down there, and I would understand if people don't understand it. But they basically, at least for the one that I went to, they don't talk about God or really any entity up there. They just preach goodwill and just accept anybody's version of religion, and just as long as they're goodwill towards others. But one of their accompanying churches in another state was shot up by somebody who disagreed with their message of accepting a lesbian and helping them out in their time of need. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that I have experienced in the churches that I've been to, and yet we're the ones that are hurting you. You need to clarify exactly what it is that's hurting you instead of generalizing a whole religion and making them out to be the bad guys when they are actually trying to help the same people that you're trying to help. So that would probably be why some people are upset with your video and are saying not all Christians are like that, because some Christians actually have the same beliefs as you. They're just not a doofus like you are. Why are Christians so rude to atheists? I'm not rude to atheists, and in fact my churches have welcomed atheists with open arms without asking them to or annoying them about trying to join the church, because they believe in the value that was in the Bible of accepting everybody as they are regardless of what they believe, and to accept all people as a brother of Christ. And you may take that the wrong way as, oh, you just want us to be Christians because I said accept everybody as a brother of Christ. But it's just really to say that we're all brothers and sisters at the end of the day, and to accept each other. So there's another question that I would respond to. Problems are a result of religion. I would disagree. Problems are a result of bad people who use religion as a crutch to promote their ideas. I mean, there's not people out there going against, the horrible leaders in history that just happened to be atheist and did horrible things. You know, they're not saying, oh, well, that's the cause of atheism. Well, some do, but, you know, my people, rational people don't do that, but whatever. I can see your frustration with these religions or these people that have this mindset. But you have to understand that we also feel these problems. And also to say that my church is also against, well, not necessarily against, but against these tense talks with gun regulations and how people get so angry and upset over it and feel the need to, you know, possess these dangerous weapons at their side. Basically, they're saying they're not in support of having automatic weapons and stuff, and a lot of other liberal ideas. But if you're JaclynGlenn, you can just ignore this and act like a doofus and just generalize Christians into one batch of just horrible people. She then goes on to say that she is offended because people demonize her. JaclynGlenn is offended because people demonize her after she demonizes Christians and lump them together with the priests that molest children and all these other stereotypes that she believes every Christian is guilty of. And she wants to talk to us about how she's demonized. Please, you make YouTube videos, you doofus. Of course people are not going to agree with everything you say. Doesn't mean they're demonizing you. Get over yourself. Another thing she says is that all Christians are shoving shit down her face. I don't shove my religion down anybody's face. In fact, I guess this would be the first time a lot of people would know that I am actually a Christian. So, I've never shoved my religion down anybody's throat. I've accepted everybody with open arms, and a lot of people I know online are atheists. It just happens to be that way. Doesn't matter to me. But according to JaclynGlenn, all people are, you know, these molesting preachers that kill people with guns and are racist. That's all that the Christians that she knows, and that's all of them lumped together. You really need to define what kind of Christians you're against, which I would suggest is Baptist, because they are the morons among the Christian community. If you've studied up any bit about Christianity, you would know Methodists, more times than not, especially in my experiences, are more liberal and more accepting of people than the Baptists, who are a bunch of doofuses and actually make fun of other churches. I've seen that happen before. So there you go, JaclynGlenn. I hope you're happy with being demonized because people say bad things about you in your comment section. Maybe next time you can not generalize Christians as a bunch of racist, raping, child molesting Christians next time. Who knows? Maybe then people will not be, will think you're a doofus and will be frustrated that you generalize the whole religion based on one experience that you've had. Thank you.